Yes? Oh, nice. Perfect. So you guys know you remember what you were first time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how we want to make the newest person feel. Be a contribution today. Like, don't wait for someone to say, can you do this? If you see that it needs to be done, just get it done. Okay, it's ownership. If this is your first supervisor school, break it down. Let me write it down. So just your name and what this means. If you guys can silence your phone by right your phone.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Where's the skin at? While you work out and you get Herbalife and that's where it's at.
I'm always looking to learn new stuff. And I'm honestly really pumped. I just put a video on my way. I shouldn't have done it, but I was driving here. Because I'm excited to see what you guys do. And I'm out there with tomorrow. That's my fun. Yeah, it just means that I get to impact my community people. And what's awesome is next month I get to go.
So you guys give it up for the supervisor! Okay. All right. That's weird. All right, so you guys, moving into the day. All right, so let's go into roles for the day really quick. Let's start with, can someone write these down for me? Oh, thank you. And you know, I want to shout out all the people on Zoom. What's up, Zoom? Woo! Hey, put a shirt on. Okay.
I'm alive.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's start with the a person in the parking lot. So, is anyone parked in front of general discount in any of those 7 spaces?
No.
Okay, perfect, because if you are, you will be towed. So, yes, no, do not park in the front 7 spaces of general discount, okay? Clear? All right, so we need a person in the parking lot, just one person. We need a street team, parking lot team. Parking lot team, one person.
Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, Jason, okay. And then we need a person at the gate for signing, the person who greets guests. This is actually a very important role because this is who they see for the first time.
Both.
So Zach.
Both
Zach.
Both Zachs?
Yeah.
The two of one people.
Is it
We just need one person.
just one?
Just one, yeah, so. Okay, perfect. And we need a, let's see, MC for the 5th floor.
Squad. What's cracking?
Thanks. All right, cool. So we can have that. All right. And we need 8 coaches for the big camp. So we have Zachary, Renetta, Malio, Misha and Jazz.
Jazz. Jazz.
Malio. M-A-H. A-L-I-O. Okay, so I need 3 more people. Edward.
Edward?
Yep. So we need 2 more. So remember, if you have a guest, if you guys have a guest coming today, and you're running a big camp station, how would you show up? How would you show up? So even if you don't have a guest, how are you showing up? So we need 2 more people to volunteer for the big camp for a station. Christian, and then we go more. Yell out your name. Flora? Flora? Okay, Flora and Christian. Thank you. Perfect. Nice. All right, and we have, okay. So you have readers, roll. Okay, so we're going to do sign in at the front door. Okay, are we going to have a kids camp sign in, or we're going to do 7 takeovers?
There's someone holding the book up there, but it won't be like us.
Okay.
Someone from here.
Okay, perfect. And then we're doing 3 runners. That's still part of.
That was never us off. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Never mind. So shape makers. We need 5 shape makers. It's really, really, really important. So yell your name out. Melissa. Laura. Z. Who else? Jenna. Are we moving you guys? No.
5 outside.
5 outside. Okay, so we need 1 more shape maker. One more. Andre. Thank you. Okay. And we need 3 people for kids camp. Okay, come on. It's like you do guess as a child. All right, listen up, y'all. Downtown, yay!
Handsome B!
RC? RC, Val? We need 1 more person for kids camp. Karen. Oh, Karen.
You Karen? Let's get it.
We need the strongest kids when they come out of there. RC, Val, and Karen. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we need, after Big Club is over, we need security. So we're going to guide people this way. So we need 1 person that's going to be a table that blocks off right here. So who would like to be security? Keith and Jared. All right. That's it. Okay. All right. So I think we got all the roles. Oh, and we have an amazing host talk with Treasurer Burrell. And get everybody in here seated and ready so we can start on time. Keep the energy up, and let's bring bring energy for treasure and that is cool?
Cool.
All right, cool. All right. So, are you guys ready for today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, everybody stand up. You know what? Everybody stand up. All right, we're gonna do 24 squats.
Woo!
Okay?
Woo!
Y'all ready?
Zoom too?
Yeah, Zoom. Get up, Zoom. We're doing 24 squats. If you're driving, don't do that. All right, y'all ready? 24 squats, we're gonna count. Together. Ready? Come on. Here we go. Ready? Right those legs a little bit. The music, and go. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hop. Ah. 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 Woo!
Who's got to deal with that? So you got so you're right into it. Bring it back. All right, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Let's ground ourselves, get your nose out. Sit up, sit back. Roll those shoulders back. And let's get grounded. So you guys, today we have a special guest who is going to share some awesomeness with you guys. So I hope you are ready. And I would say I kind of grew up with him in the business, like, you know, came to the business about the same time. So I've watched him grow, not just as an Earthlife member, but like as a man, as a father. And that's what's amazing is that you can watch people grow. And it's like when I talk to people about certain people's stories, it's like I know where they started. And it's just, it brings a conviction of what I know that this company brings out of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when I first met him, I was like, hey, he's rough.
Yeah.
But I was like, he's cool though, right? So when I first met him, he asked me to take a picture with me. And I was like, sure. You know, I couldn't really fit around his arms, but I was like, cool, we'll take a picture. And then he invited me to this workout. One of the first workouts, it was called the barbell workout. Did anyone ever take the barbell workout?
No.
Okay, maybe. Okay, y'all weren't in business yet, maybe. Let me explain to you that at bar club. When I say barbell, bar club. Whatever, y'all heard of the bar club, which means it was nothing but bars and pull-ups and all these things. And I was like, sure, I'll take it. I'm an athlete. I'm a product. I'm a product of this product. Let me explain to y'all. I'm being serious. I'm an athlete. When I say that I have never, even to this day, I've never been so sore and in pain in my life. Like, you didn't have to touch me. I was laying in bed like my chest muscles are separating right now. And I don't know what to do. And so that was really how I remembered our seat for a while. I was like all of it ripped up. So anyway, so that was like one of my like favorite stories about him. But what I do know is that he's an amazing, amazing father. Maybe you guys know him. Like his everything is his daughter, who he usually brings with him on Saturdays. So if you've ever met her, and anybody that's an amazing father, like to me, that's respect. And he's also, he's a great mentor. So I don't know if you're a mentor with RC, but like, don't ask for it unless you want it. Type of mentoring. And I just really, really appreciate him because he always shows up with a smile on his face and positive, always giving hugs and like whatever you need, he'll give to you. So I want you guys to please stand up. Let's stand up and let's bring a warm welcome to Millionaire Team RC San Nicolas.
Woo! This is a workout that no stretches, nothing. You want to go work out on the bars and be invited down like this. This is work. You don't get busted there. That's where it started. That's where the journey started on Bartha. So I appreciate Erica. All right, so I appreciate Erica for showing up. I mean, she was one of the few women that came out, but when she came out, everybody was like, I'm like, yeah, that's her. So come. Take that down and just use what you got. So use the people around you to pray, because everyone in here, you guys got fans, people that are fans of you, that are watching you. So when they see you with that person, they're like, oh, I know that person. Well, come down. Just invite them down so they can, be the person that they're a fan of. So always been a fan of basketball. I thought I was going to be that hooper. Never let a freshman take my spot. So. Yeah, but great morning, y'all.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Saturday, we want to have some fun, be live, be breathing, be well, be healthy. So it's just good to give gratitude to what we have and what we're able to wake up to. I just seen this guy the other day just standing on a corner, with a piece of cardboard in his face, covered his face, wanting food and money. So I was always taught if you can take time to read the sign or acknowledge that person, you got time to dig into your pocket and get what you got. And that's just something that I do. And I always look at that and be like, man, everybody in this room is blessed. Whether you are where you want to be, or if you're not, you guys have the opportunity to continue to grow. So just be grateful for where you are, what you have, what you get to wake up to. You guys have the bed. You guys got the toothbrush that I hope you guys brush your teeth with. You guys got the shower. You guys got the floor. You get to step on them. So I'm gonna give you guys some details today of what I do with my day and how the journey started, where it's taking us today, and then also give you guys some insight of what it looks like. But the intention today, I've asked for permission to say this in pre-meeting, but the intention is just get out of your own way.
Nice.
And just get your ass to work. So that's the intention. I'll go into what that means. First, I'm going to go into recognition. So I want to recognize all supervisors in the room for showing up. Give it up for yourself for showing up.
Yeah.
You are a brand new supervisor in the past 30 days. My name's Ray. I've been in business about 2.5 years. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir. you guys to hear that because it doesn't matter how long your journey is, you guys are all gonna get there. Right? You know what I mean? It's a privilege, it's an honor to be in this room today. So congratulations, you guys for actually qualifying and showing up to the room. Do we have anybody or any active supervisors in the room? Stand up. All active supervisors stand up. Real quick. Any brand new active supervisors in the last 30 days? Brand new active supervisors in the last 30 days. Stay standing. Cool. So all you supervisors, you guys know how to get there, right? Yes. All right, just gonna try to quiz this thing. So let's go. Where's Rick? How you get there, supervisor?
3 months straight, 2,500 bucks.
Woo!
Yeah.
So to get that supervisor, you need 3 months straight of 2,500. So this is consistency. This means that you actively doing the business as a supervisor. All right. So those of you that are supervisors, this is your next level. Anybody in cuts? Active supervisor, stand up. Woo! Yeah. Woo! First cut active supervisor. Hey! Yeah! First cut. No, give it up. Let's keep that energy. So it's really important that you guys finish that out and just get your 2,500 to stay consistent because there's so much in detail of what 2,500 consists of. You know, it's not just your sponsor, your upline telling you, you need just 2,500. It's only benefiting you so that way you guys can continue to grow in the business. And then we got next level is what? World team. What's the next level? World team. So all current world team members can stand up. Wait to get to this level. I thought I was taking over the world. I couldn't wait to get to this level. So to get to this level, you guys got to accumulate this one way. 10,000 volume. 10,000. What's the other one? 4 months in a row. What's another one? 500 royalty override. So you guys got 3 different ways where you can hit world team. All right. So do we have any current or any world team members in the last 30 days? Stay standing. Stay standing.
Yeah.
So active supervisor, this is your next step. 4 months in a row, 2,500 consistently, or you can be sit out and do the 10K and have that mindset of taking over the world because this is what's going to happen. And then 500 royalties, meaning that you have a supervisor in your organization accumulating 10,000 or 500 royalties. What's the next level? Active royalty. All active royalty members stand up. All. How do we get to active royalty?
How we get to active royalty? After 10,000 in the organization,
And 5 gets 5, 10,000 first room. That's it, right? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. He said 21. He never stopped doing 25. though. That's right. So look, I know you heard Alex say, that's how you talk all. Let's get there, bro. Active royalty, right? There is a 5 just 5, but this is something that Herbalife throws out there every once in a while that you guys want to make sure you pay attention to. When we say 5 just 5, go get it. I know Keanu is my sponsor, said, bro, you gotta do this 5 just 5 if you want to get active royalty. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but tell me what I gotta do.
Nice.
And that's all I knew was 5, 5, 5. Jay Webb in your face, like, oh, you gonna get it. You're actively creating this marketing business. You're sharing it around the world, but you got to accumulate supervisors to do exactly what you're doing. So you're teaching people how to get to the level that you got to get to. But 5 gets 5 is something that they do throw out there, so pay attention to that. But it is 10,000 volume points in a month with your organization doing 500 royalties. And you guys get a what? Bonus. $500 bonus. How many of you guys need 500 right now? Right now. Woo! Any active royalty members the last 30 days stand up? Last 30 days? Cool. We don't get there. All right, next level in the marketing plan. Get. All get team to stand up. All right, cool. Do we have anybody in cuts of global expansion team? Cuts.
Got it.
Got it. Do we have any new qualified, fully qualified in the last 30 days? Get to global expansion team. Don't get there.
Woo! Vision.
Just say, all right, everybody stand up. I'm going to stand up, right? Then don't need everybody else to be able to stand up, all right? So recognizing the global expansion team and 2.5 Get Team, tab team, top achievement business members. You guys are accumulating 20,000 in your organization. You know, this business is doing $250,000 a year. You know, it's really dope to be at this level. You collected 2% bonus. Yep. That's awesome. Yep. Other sports told me, don't quit your job as supervisor, and I'm like, this lady don't know what I'm doing. She don't know what she's talking about, but then I had to walk away from her and think about it. So you know what she wrote? She said, do not quit your job until you hit the global expansion team with a 5-stone pin, right, to where it's stable. So that's what she told me, and I was like, all right, that's what I'm focused on. So whatever you guys hear from your uplines, your presence team, your 20Ks, and your mill teams, you guys want to listen because they've been through it and they're only teaching you what they know. Yep. So pay attention. So next we got what? Millionaire team. This stuff right here, man, outside everything. But it is everything. All right? I thought you was going to be making $1 million. Y'all sitting in the back and like, in my first season, I'm like, hell, bro, this. I can't sit with him. He said, the front got me in the back. Then somebody gets on stage, Garen and Brian get on stage, and millions. $1 million. I'm listening to that. He opened my book once. Take notes. But at this level, guys, the business is going $1 million a year. You guys got to accumulate 4,000 royalties 3 months in a row. So it's going to take you to duplicate yourself in your business to create this. To have these tag team members in front of you in the front row in your organization. So do we have any current billionaire team members in the business?
Has to be.
Recognize everybody on Twitter. All military 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. So let's acknowledge Nicole Lakin, Chairman Malia. That's not in the room right now. But these are levels that we all want to hit and we're all going to get to. I'm going to talk about this in the story in the journey. So anybody in guts? Yeah. Guts. So,
Yes.
name, how long you been in the business?
Ramallah Street, been in the business now for 3 years, and we're not finding that.
So we got to feed them all love and energy. You connected to their downline, y'all. Just push them, not distract them. Push them to where they need to go. Because they have somebody that's going for a level that takes a lot of commitment, a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of effort. So push them. Got it?
Yes, sir.
All right, so next level of the marketing plan is what?
Presidency!
You get all our top 1% earners in the room stand up. Real quick. Look around the room and know who your presidency members are. Just know who they are. So if you guys know who your presidency members are, how many times have you guys went to them and asked them for guidance, mentoring? How do I get to presidency? Right? Everybody in this room wants to be a presidency member, right? Yeah. So if you look around, who wants to be top 1%? But if you look around, you get to acknowledge your presidency members and know that they've been through it all, right? They've been through it all, so we got to take time to identify who they are, reach out to them when we can, not bug them and I need you right now. Like a mentorship doesn't mean that you just go get and take. You got to give, so take them to lunch or something, you know. You gotta get fancy when it comes to people. No, but just know where they are. I've got great info from these guys throughout my whole entire journey. Grew up with them this whole time, but they definitely showed the way, showed that it's possible for us all to get to where we want to go. Right? And we also have K's in the room, so I want to acknowledge the K's. So we have 15K executive presidency. Woo!
Yes,
Soon to be 2 diamond. But how do we get there?
10,000.
3 months in a row. Just making sure you guys know what it is, and then just reach out to anybody that you admire in the business that you see doing exactly what you want. You guys want to get around it so that you can have exactly that, and not just the lavish thing, just who they are in the business. Pick their brain of who they are mentally, spiritually. If you want their physical appearance, you got to get around it so you can work hard. So that's why I invited Eric to the bar club. You want to be, so you got to come here to do this. All right, how everybody feel? Yeah! Yeah! You guys came from a place where you didn't know anything. Woo! Hardcore. How many of y'all got recognized for things that you don't do? Didn't do right.
Yeah.
So that's where I came from for my job. Just want to introduce myself real quick. What's up, Zoom people? My name is RC San Nicolas, Millionaire team member. I do this alongside my partner, Alondra Valencia. You guys see her on Instagram and stuff like that. You don't know her. But been with the company now for 4 years. 4 great years. And I think about that, I'm like, man, some people stay at jobs for 10 years with the same pay. Mm-hmm. Or they stay at jobs for 10 years hoping, wishing that they can actually promote themselves or get promoted to the next level, and then you see that raise is 20 cents. Right? And that's where I was before Herbalife. I was at this job where I was work hard. Right? That's all you hear. Every time you fill out the application, they ask you like things about you, you just put hard worker. Right? You put reliable, whatever, on your thing just so you can get the job. And when you get this job, you're excited because you need it. But as you start doing the job, you don't like it and you hate it. Right. And then you try to find a way out. Because maybe the money isn't right. Or maybe you just aren't working hard enough. Right? Or they just don't want you to fit that position. And that's I'm just speaking from my experience. So I used to work for this company, or this job company, for 8 years. And I wanted to move up so fast because I wanted this money that they were talking about. I seen the managers making bonuses. The store did well, so I'm like, I'm gonna put all my heart and time and effort into this so that when the store can do well, I can get that bonus too. So I used to hear their, talks, like, man, this amount of money, this amount of money. I'm like, I need that. I need that. I'm going for it. Because at the time, I was chasing the dollar. Right? I wanted to live. I needed to live. I was getting tired of having my mom pay half of my rent. I was getting tired of my mom having to pay half my car note. So I'm a man. I need to go ahead and get my own. So I went and worked hard. And people at this job used to be like, man, you kissing butt, and you move up in this company, all you do is push the cart around. Right? And it's simple things like that, pushing the cart around. But in that cart, I had a basket full of go-backs that I would knock out in 15 minutes. Opposed to other people taking their time and just want some time to drag just to collect the check. So I'm doing exactly what I know needs to get done for the store, and I'm doing exactly what I know the manager needs to see. So I can move up. Right? So I would push this cart around, I'm putting things away, just getting it out the way so I can take care of extra stuff. Go to them. Hey, what else do you need? I'm done with it. What else? Come on, you can walk and check it out. Right? So it's the work ethic that I had, that I wanted. I wanted it so bad that the work ethic that I had wouldn't allow me to do anything less because I was only focused on what I needed to focus on. So you guys know I have a 10-year-old little girl who's my pride and joy, my everything. And, I wanted everything for her. And I heard about this opportunity. Seen it, actually, on Facebook. Keon, thank you for posting that picture or that message. Me and Keon go way back, 20 plus years, high school, from 2 different sides of the town. Didn't like each other. For some reason, we connected, right? We connected. And we're here today. And he posted this on Facebook saying you can make this amount and this amount part-time. Inbox me. Boom, inbox. I remember. 1 a.m. I just had a conversation with my daughter at 5 years old. I was like, baby, what do you want from dad? And she was like, I wish I could sleep with you at night. And me working overnight for 8 years, I thought I was giving her everything in the day because I would work at night and have the whole day for her. Right? But it was backwards. So she wanted time. So it was no longer about the money. Because if you work hard enough to get the time, you can make as much money as you want. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and take this opportunity. What I gotta do, bro? He's like, meet me in my club. I'm like, all right, cool. Procrastination. How many guys got that? I'm coming. And then how many of you guys that are inviting those people are like, the person coming? All right. They gonna kill it. Say, oh, tell people I'm gonna be this beast or whatever. I'm like, not showing up. All right? I'm not showing up. And then, so when we feel that way, when we invite somebody, a lot of us be like, big hand, Cole. Since 7 a.m. talking about you. What is cool? Right? Bitter about it. Bitter about it, right? But look, if you just stay patient and know that there's many people out there, the more effort you put into the world and go get new people, the more energy you put out there to get new people, those old people who are procrastinating are going to end up showing up. Because they're just waiting to see you actually do what you're talking about. Because they're not ready yet. So I wasn't ready yet, 2 months. But when I came down, I said, I tried this tea that I didn't like. I didn't drink tea. I'm like, cool, I'll drink it, whatever. And they take me to this back room. I'm like, why we gotta go to the back, bro? Like, we have all this, but they want to go back here. I'm like, all right, let's go. We sit down. You know, KO talking to me. And KO at the time barely knew what he was doing because he was fresh in the business. But like I said, identify who your mentors are. He brought me to Jay Webb and let Jay Webb speak. So as Jay Webb was speaking, he was learning. So he can have that same conversation with the next person, right? So when you guys are bringing people, how many people are you bringing to the person that brought you into the business or to the person who has what you want? And they're like, just bring the people. Just bring the people. And you're like, okay, and you don't. And you wonder why those people don't want to do what you're doing because you're not getting enough knowledge from the person who's experienced. So he brought me to Jay Webb. Jay Webb said, you know, Jay Webb just visionary. Right? Visionary, he's just like, look, you can do this business, bro. You're already athletic, you look good, you're young, you can kill this business, do it with your best friend. All right, cool. Gets me on the phone. Now he gets me on the phone with Heather Schwartz on the phone. I'm hearing this little happy voice on the phone, and she's like, yeah, I made this much money last month. I'm like, oh, we can get on the computer. $74 in my account. How much does it cost to invest? $69 at that time. $72. $74 in my account. Left me with a few dollars. I had this fast car, race car, $500, $600 a month for gas, and left me with $5. So I always told this story before. I'll swipe my credit card, only charge you $1, don't come out for 2 days. I already had it down pat. I was broke. I was figuring out different ways to get this money, pay loans and stuff like that. But that was just putting me in more debt. So throughout the journey, I just stuck around these people, coming to the club, showing up. So I want you guys to write this down. What events do you show up to consistently that's going to grow you? It can be FitCap. It can be HOM, it can be STS, it can be your Zoom calls, it can be your focus groups, whatever it is that you guys have, like Zoom. You know, everybody that's on Zoom right now, you guys are plugging into something that's exciting to you, to where it's going to be fun for you to invite somebody to. Right? So I fell in love with the nutrition club. I'm like, this is my club. They're like, no, you say it's your club, not the club. Okay. Yo, you gonna come down to my club? It felt good. I'm like, my club? It's my club. Come to my club. Come to my workout. right? And I'm inviting people to this. So I want you guys to invite people to what it is that's yours. This club right here is yours. You just have to use it. But sometimes in our head, we're like, it's not mine. I don't pay the rent. I don't pay for the lights. I don't do this. Yes, you do. Your contribution to the shakes and everything pays for that. So just invite. So that's what I did. I invited consistently. We hit Global Expansion Team in 8 months, Millionaire Team in 18 months. And then we're just now grinding it out back into that flow of getting to press team. All right. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the mindset, the decisions, and focus. Like, what is your mindset towards what it is that you say you want? Because when hard times come around, that's the true test to see how bad you really want it. So I know I wanted to be a partner in the club so bad with KO because they let him in. I'm like, why did they let him in? I'm with him. So it's separation, right? I'm more challenging to myself. I didn't like that separation. I'm like, he can do what I can do. What I gotta do? Right? So that's my mindset. So in this business, if you see somebody that you came into the business with and they moving up fast, you can do exactly what they're doing. Just find out what it is that they're doing. So your mindset needs to be focused on what it is that you say you want, and it has to relate to what it is it's going to represent. So for instance, press team. If it's just press team because you want to check, it's going to take forever to get there. Right? Because what happens, you get distracted. Your focus detours because now you only focus on money. So your energy going into it is only going to be about money. Therefore, you're going to find your way out to go search for the next dollar. Right? That's going to cover up for that. And then what happens is that some people tend to use the excuses of, it didn't work for me. How many of you guys hear that in the street? It didn't work for me. It's not the case. You just didn't work. So my mindset at the time was, I need to do everything possible to make sure my daughter has the time that she deserves. Where the parents at? How many of you guys love time freedom and spend time with your kids? It's everything to not only you, but it's everything to them. Right? Last night I took my daughter for a nice swim, just hanging out at the pool, and I'm over here writing my notes for today. I'm like, you know what? Let me close this because this is time. This is the time that she wants. Let me go dip with her. You know, get my Aaron Jones on. All right? But it's the time that I get to have. I don't need to worry about a boss telling me when I can go back to work, have to go back to work, when to clock out, and nothing like that. And if you love your job, perfect. But I didn't like my job. And the point where I didn't like my job was when my dad was sick. Throughout my whole entire journey, he's still in the hospital today. My whole entire journey, I couldn't talk to my dad for 10 months. Because he was on tubes and all kinds of stuff, right? Life support. But I had a decision to make. Do I stop and be with him all day long to watch him, whether he's going to live or not? Or do I go out and become the man that he wanted me to be? Right? So when he wakes up, he gets to see the person that he gets to be proud of. Yo, son, I'm proud of you. When those Herbalife commercials on TV, he's like, man, I don't see you on there. Where you at? You don't talk about Herbalife at his hospital. You know, I see you on the Snapchat. I see you on the Snapchat. Sending me messages through his dark. I'm like, you know my dad? Is it recording? You know, but look, knowing that my dad was in this position to when I first started Herbalife, boom, something hits. Right? So my focus, again, was to make sure I had time freedom. If I would spend time just spending time with him, instead of just making time to spend time with him, I would never be where I'm at right now. So sometimes we go through stuff in life, right? And we always focus on it. Man, I'm going through this. I'm just going to take a break. I need time to myself, figure myself out, right? But when you figure yourself out, you need to be around people who are growing, not stuck. Because when you're stuck, you then attract people who are stuck. who's only gonna agree with you for being stuck. All right, man, I feel that. Yeah. Come on, let's go to the club, man. We need to, let's go do this, man. That has nothing to do with your goals and dreams. But at that moment, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of that situation. And be like, you know what? No, that ain't for me right now. That ain't for me. I got things to do. I'm gonna go listen to some personal development. I'm gonna go be around my mentor. I'm gonna go to Kit Kat. I'm gonna go get branded. I'm gonna wear my favorite shirt. I wore my favorite shirt yesterday. It had like crazy contact. It was intentional. my arms was, man, I was working out with Stupid Pump, right? Y'all know who that is. Yeah. So I went to his garage thinking it's gonna be a regular workout. Do this. Warm up 50 reps. Workout, like 500 reps of curls. Like my arms, I'm tired of holding his book right now. But I was on slow walking through that hall this year. But so your daily goals, right? Your mindset, your focus, your decisions that you make. If you make a decision today to say, I want to sit at the VIP tables. How many of you guys know what VIP tables? What is it? 7,500. How many of you guys want to pass the aloe? How many of you guys want to have a table to eat on? Take notes to eat on. I mean, take notes to write on. How many of you guys want to sit next to Celeste, KO, B, Corey? You want to sit next to these people? Because it's tempting to be like, you trying to focus on SCS, but you wonder what the press team is doing over there. Right? But that's what grows you to the next level. Sitting in the back of the room forever, right? If that's where you choose to be, that's where you choose to be. That's your decision. Everyone has the same opportunity to sit up front. It's just your work ethic. So it ties back to where I was when I was working. Some people have a job mentality. So I learned this from Tamika. You need to give them a 9 to 5 structure on how they can do this around their 9 to 5 job, because they know what to do when it's told to them. So in my case, I was like, man, I'm just gonna do. I know what to do. I know I'm gonna get this done. Follow my people, because they keep growing. I'm gonna keep stepping. They keep growing. I'm gonna keep stepping. I remember Celeste and I walking down this long walk in Big Bear for like 3 hours. Right? But it was in that walk, we talked about where we were going. And we'll never quit. And man, can you just imagine this and imagine that? I think I was in first cut get. She was a millionaire team, I think. First cut mill team. And we're just like, man, can you just imagine? Everybody that was walking with us in that circle was talking the same way, and they're still here. So if it's taking the person before you, Brian, who's the oldest in the room, right? 5, 6 years? Almost 6 years. If it's taking Brian 6 years to be where he is, why does it take people 6 days or 6 months to quit? It's not working. Right? It took Style 9 months to get his first suit. You guys know that. He talks about it all the time. Talks, right? But so your goals, like my daily goal, right? My daily goal is 500 volume points a day, no matter what. That's my daily goal. I'm just giving you guys details on what it could be for you to sit VIP. So 500 volume points every single day, right? If you do that, what does that add to in a month? 15,000. Who wants to do 15,000 volume points? Now, next question. Who knows they can do 15,000 volume points? So for the first time, this first supervisor school with the girls, you guys don't understand. You guys get with the person that brought you down. Get with your mentor and ask them how. Right? So that's my daily goal. We can go 2,500 no matter what. So that's 7 days, 2,500 out the gates. Right? But my out the gate doesn't start August 1st. For August, my out the gate started, what's the month before? July. Right? My month before always starts in July, from the 15th. So therefore, my weekly goal is 2,500, my mid-month is 5K. So if I'm at 5K, I'm about to hit this 10K no matter what. I'm about to go beyond that no matter what. So I get time to now start setting up the next month, preparing for the next month, all those follow-ups, right? All those new people that you get that say next week, you put them in that next week box. And you follow up. So it's all intentional what you focus on. So if you focus, 5K, 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 by the 15th, you're only gonna get 5K or more, right? But if you're like, man, I'm gonna go for 1,000, you're gonna probably find yourself at 300. So it's just the mindset and focus that you guys need to focus on to actually get to where you wanna go. Make sense? Yes. All right, so whatever you feel about declaring or whatever you declare, make sure you feel good about it. It's not about what comes out of your mouth, about how you feel about it. So if you say I'm doing 10,000 this month at the beginning of the month and mid-month, I'm like, you know, maybe not posting it for right? I want you guys to say what you want, go for it. Whether it's 2,500, you're doing it by the end of the month, get it done. You're gonna feel so good about that when you hit that 2,500. And then you're gonna get that first cut, second cut. Now you're an active supervisor crossing the stage at STS, right? And how this works, right? Is whatever you declare, whatever you go for, just make sure it represents something. So all the volume points that we declare this year, represents the Disney vacation that we just qualified for.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right? Woo! So everybody seen the Disney vacation at the beginning of the year was like, yo, we going to that. We going to that. But then as time goes by, you start canceling yourself out. Because there was no plan. There was no mindset. There was no focus in that. Right? So if you guys know, like extravaganza, what did we roll up? What promotion? Vegas. Vegas promotion, right? Who's going to Vegas? Woo! So your day when you seen that picture or that announcement, you're like, I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas, right? But what was the mindset following that? Heather Schwartz is always great at saying this. What you do 24 hours after every event or within that 24 hours will determine where you're going to be by the end of the month. So your activity, your action, what you do, coming out of SCS, going downstairs and getting your first contact. Not waiting until you get home on the very next day or a week later. Saying, man, I'm so tired from SCS, I'm going to wait now. It's 3 days later. You lost that energy, that excitement, right? So just focus on that. Next thing I want to talk about is just how do you get this? How do you create what comes to you? How do you build it, right? So create, commit, be excited. So you want to create something, right? We just moved into our new apartment, and it's like, how do you have so many people there already? Because I did this 2 months ago. I started telling people what I was going to do before I had it. So I created something. I'm doing this workout. I'm doing this workout at my gym. My gym. So when they pull up, it's like, man, is my right place? It's an apartment. Like, yeah. They come in, they see the gym, they only know the excitement from what it was before, and I give them that in the workout. So when you're excited about it, you create something, you commit to it, you stay consistent with it for 90 days, you'll see the benefits from it. So if you invite to this, whatever it is that you create and be excited about it and commit to it, you guys will see the results, right? So this whole year, since we created something, 90 days, our first 90-day plan started last October. And we've been 90-day plan, 90-day plan, 90-day plan. What's every 90 days as far as a big event? LDW, right? So if you do well with your volume, it's only going to lead into the LDW VIP seat. So who's going for gold? Who's going for platinum? Woo! So you know gold and platinum is going to get you qualified for what promotion?
Press, tank insurance, VIP, dance, shakes,
all that. But our promotion, which is what? Vegas. So everything's aligned with that. So when you push for a certain thing, you're focused on a certain thing, know that it represents something else. not just the volume points for the month. Make sense?
Yes.
So after this, write down what you're going to create or continue to keep going and be excited about to build it. All right. Write down what your goal is, your daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal, and then what that volume total by 12 months is going to represent by the end of the year. If you say you want the Disney vacation, or if you say you want to sit this at this event. All right, so it's tracking your numbers. How many of you guys track numbers? So, all right. Next thing I just want to say is be you, be attractive. So meaning you get to be you at all times. Right? In Herbalife, we were building and building and building and growing and growing and growing. The minute I became something different is the minute things slowed down. Only because I thought it was going to be what everybody wanted. But I know growing in the business, I've attracted way more people just being who I am and doing what I love. So attractive doesn't mean that you have to have bomb, right? Attractive means that you can just walk around, float around with confidence. And people get to ask you, what do you do? Right? If you see Celeste right now walking through the mall, you'd be like, man, she is something. Yes, Celeste. At college and shit. You know, you see Brian all up and do, you know, but you see Brian out, and it's like, what does he do? He just, you want to ask him. Got his button on. He's branded. This is Herbalife, right? But when you're out, like yesterday, I'm out. And this is where I get my people. I want you guys to know, where do you guys get your people? Shout out.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Social media. So, where you guys are, you guys get your contacts is where you're most comfortable, right? Right. You guys go to the gym, you're comfortable talking to people because you rep the things out and just like, hey, come join the team. Or whatever it is that you invite to, right? Or how you say it. When you're out and about, face to face, it's more personal to me. To where yesterday I'm out, I'm wearing that shirt that I like to wear, the beach shirt, I'm out, I got my button on. People like, you can't really see it, it's white on white, but people will see it if they pay attention. You know, I'm walking around and people just acknowledge me like, hey, are you a trainer? What do you do? No, I can help you get in the best shape of your life. Contact. Do you work out? Yes. Come to my workout in Torrance. Where do you live? Cool. Contact. Follow me on Instagram so you can see what we do. Whoa. Instagram. Contact. So on Instagram, contact is the same thing as a number, email, whatever. So if you guys have if your Instagram and your last 9 pictures are attractive, because that's what they first see, they see those first 9 pictures or whatever pictures, and they're like, man, they're going to be like, okay, this dude's for real, or this girl's for real. Hey, this is such and such you met at the mall the other day. I want to know, how do I get started? Because you have a floodgate of people's results. You have a floodgate of your workouts. You have a floodgate of you getting results. So they're only attracted to being you. Right? How many of you guys get people just approach you like, hey man, how do I lose weight? Mm-hmm. Right? We get that. That's why we wear these buttons. So I'm out intentionally, not just because I have to put this button on, just because I don't want my coach to get mad at me, or, you know, none of that. It's because this button gets everyone to say or ask the question when you're out and you're being attractive. Not like this. Put your hair over it. You know, you're like, yeah. This person's talking to you. Be aware of what's going on in the conversation. Interact with the person, invite. Right? So the other thing I want to talk about when you do invite is be excited what you're sharing. Don't say, I did lose this then, and I'm working. Be confident in your story. Look, I put on 16 pounds in this amount of time, and I feel amazing. You should do it too. You want to lose weight? I helped my mom lose 50 pounds. Look, picture. Right? So if you guys promote that, you guys can then start building relationships and then build your business. Make sense? Yeah. Language is important, verbal and body language. So what you say is key. So for me, I have a way of doing it with my people. I give them the opportunity whether you can buy their products for retail or they can sign up as a VIP member, what I say, what we're going to call preferred members, right? To save money on their products throughout their journey. So just imagine this. I'll paint this picture. Imagine this. You down 15 pounds, and 30 days from now, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to continue your journey. 90 days from now, you can possibly say this amount of money. I'm going to teach you how. Right? But it's nothing about making money. It's nothing about business. All they want is their results. So if I focus on their results and get their results and not confuse them with becoming a distributor, then I'm only focused on results. They're more confident in building their confidence. So I'm bringing the best out of them to where it's naturally just going to happen. They're now posting. Shout out to my coach for training me, coaching me, whatever, you know. And then more people are going to say, hey, I'm friends with, Erica. I seen your post. I seen you helping her get results. How do I join this? So now people are going to start coming to you. Referrals, right? So the verbal language and what you set up at that time is going to matter. All right? And then communication, make sure you guys stay on top of your follow-ups. I know this is like over and over follow-ups and stuff like that, but it's detailed. You guys got to have, I know Morales is great at this, drawing out his web. He knows the date when they actually ordered. So he'll call them not on the day that they ordered last month, but he'll call them throughout the follow-up. 3 days before it's time to reorder. Hey, what's up? Weigh-ins this day. Whatever he says. Weigh-ins this day. You come in. You're supposed to be down 10 pounds. Let's see what you're doing. Not to make them feel wrong, but it's for them to feel that accountability and know that you're there and you're watching and you're consistent with them. How many of you guys follow up with somebody who ordered this time last month and you call them, oh, dang, it's time to order. All right, how many of you guys do that? We all do that. Come on. You forget sometimes. But we can't forget if we write it down. So just be consistent at writing things down. This will continue to grow your volume because if we get people, members, clients, over and over and over, and no follow-up, all these people are going to fall out to where you're just going to be spinning this wheel. Consistently. Why aren't people hitting me up? People aren't reordering. It's only because we got to follow up. All right, fortunes and follow-up. Who says that? Jimmy. All right, so action. Get to work. Write down your daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Write down your why and what it represents. So it has to be bigger than money. If it's money, that's perfect. That's fine. Go get it. Right? But it has to represent something because when you then get the money, what's going to happen? What do you do with it? So the pen represents team. The pen represents your whole entire team moving up. Right? But it has to represent something in your lifestyle. And why do you want to hit that? Why are you emotionally attached to this level? That's why people get to where they're going because they have no distraction. There's nothing bothering them. Yes, they have stuff coming up in their life because it's life. But that fuels them. Because the rich man is going to think like, okay, I see the test. Just an opponent trying to knock you down. Let me knock this over. After that, green light. Boom, you grow. The poor man's gonna be like, oh, it's like detour, try to find a different route, or stop, go back, whatever, and they don't continue to move. All right, we've all been through that. So I want to share some numbers and give you details on what it was. So 2012, we averaged 12,200, right? Just gonna go round it off. 12,200. H&P's average that year when we first started was 7. 2013, and mind you, in 2012, I didn't know anything about what the front line is. I just figured it out when Heather put me in her front seat and said you were top recruiter. I'm like, okay. And she got mad. This is when I knew it was real. So we had Home Depot Center, right, going to the Galaxy. Yeah, oh my God, he's like, sorry. I ain't personally developed at the time. So I'm in the front seat. She rolls the window down. Hey, sir, where do we park? She leaves it down like, you already asked me. She's like, rolls the window up. I'm like, why is she mad? So I'm driving through the parking lot. I'm like, she's mad because I'm the top. She was testing me. She was testing to see if I was going to talk to the guy and recruit him, get him to do what we do, or get his contact. And she told me that's what it was. You're the top producer. You're supposed to show the people that's in the back seat. You got the privilege to sit in the front, and you're not leading the way.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right. So her and Jake were at the game. I was like, you know what? I'm telling Christina, Sarah, Christina, I'm like, look, I'm about to leave this game. I'm about to go get these contacts. They couldn't stop me from talking to people. That was a breaking point. Another breaking point was when Keon said, go talk to her. Put me in front. Like, full walking on. Stop. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm like, back up because she's walking. I'm great. How are you? She's like, yo, you just asked her to see over there. Like, oh, but you'll never know your breaking point if you don't do it. You'll never know how you can get better if you don't do it. So just understand when someone is telling you, just go do these work, go talk to people, go talk to that person. I can't. Look, all you're doing is sharing an opportunity that was shared with you. That's it. Tap into what makes you feel good so you can be excited about it. After that moment, I was like, man, keep on going on. I'm about to go get these contacts. Right? Every day after work for 8 months straight. Know this. If you guys work 9 to 5 now, know that you guys have the time block. So I work from 7 p.m. to 9 a.m. Most people will go home and go to sleep. But I was too excited for what these guys were doing. Dante, Corey, Najil, KO, Jay Webb. I was excited because they was full-time. I'm like, man, they ain't about to have more fun without me. I'm going to keep working. Every day after work, shower, eat, go to the mall, sit out there till the mall open, get 10 contacts, go to bar club every day, more energy than everybody. How are you tired? I just worked 12 hours. And you just woke up an hour ago. I'm about to outwork you. Then go to the club that was 20, 30 minutes away from the park. Dante coming over there saying, hey, we got to get these people back to the club. Now, personally developed again. Yo, they trying to take our money, KO. We ain't doing that. We going to look at some blenders, creativity, right? We going to get some blenders, look this up. We about to do it out here. Get some tables. We about to do it at the park. But not too many people are going to think that way because they want to grow. They're just like, okay, we're going to do it, right? But you got to be creative. These top 1% people are just creative, all right? So be creative, invite to that. With those 10 hours that I was working, 12, 14 hours, whatever, I would go to the mall and then, get the contacts, go to the park, because I'm invited to the park, and I would do that every day. But not only was I invited to burn up the spot, I was building relationships. I didn't have the money. I was window shopping. Man, excuse me, 10 o'clock in the morning. My thing is, this person just woke up. They're tired. They got to go to school probably. They're working part-time at Foot Locker. Know where you're at and what the people can possibly be making. Are they happy? Pay attention to their body language. So, hey, what do you think about these shoes? Can I try these on? Let me try. Man, how's your energy right now? Man, I'm tired, man. I don't even want to be here right now. Boom. Instant. Pay attention to what they're saying. Don't just blah. Hey, man, you should be this. You'll be awesome at this. Know what they want first. So the person said they're tired. Hey, look, I got this tea. Go get some water real quick. Here, try it. You know what? I'm running to the other side real quick. I'm going to come back and get these shoes. But just try this. 15 minutes, I'll be back. Sampling. Go back all the way to where I'm going. I'm getting 9 other contacts. Then I go back, follow up through the stores. How you feel? Man, I just tore this store down and put it all back together. They forgot that I was buying shoes. Yo, I ain't got no time, but I gotta go to my workout. I'll see you in a minute. I'll be back. Right? They don't need to know what you're doing. They just excited because you're excited. Right? So how you invite is key to how you get people to where you want to go. Then you do the presentation at the park when they hear the stories of the people. Then they go to the club and sample the shakes and all that other good stuff, right? So 2013, we averaged 11,300. In that year, from that year, we went to the Bahamas. I took my mom for free, on due to her block. Thank you for that. Text her and said, Mom, we're going to the Bahamas. She said, you texting your mom, right? I'm like, yeah. But that was the best time of her life, man. My mom's never traveled. You see her on the boat, having fun, doing her thing. Like, that was exciting to me. Life-changing. 2014, 11,600. We qualified for Dominican Republic. Went out there with global spent the team, Karen Everett, Keon Owens, a few other people. Here's the breaking point. Those are the successes, right? Average H&Ps were 5 and 6. 2013, 6. 2014, 5. We hit a millionaire team that year, right? Volume points. First 3 months of our mill team was 20K every single month. Now let me tell you, getting back to that again, I committed to something. I said, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna contribute 20K to your press team. But wherever else it comes from, that's where it comes from. But I'm gonna contribute 20K." So the 20,000 volume points, when you're pushing for your volume, it's not because you're just pushing for your volume. You're pushing for your sponsor, your mentors, your uplines, and people around you to go further. So as you push, guess what's gonna happen? People are gonna push. But if you kick back and say, "You know what? I'm not moving," your team's never gonna grow. I don't have a team yet. It doesn't matter. Go harder. Because this man brought you in the business, or this woman gave you the opportunity to change your life. That's what you can do for them.
Team go hard.
Yeah. So I said, "Look, I'm contributing 20K. That goes up the lines, whether it touches them or not. But 20K is going to do its justice. That's what we're going to do." Next thing you know, Karen's doing 16, 18,000. Kyle doing 20K with us. It's only the energy that you feed, right? So what you do personally is you're gonna attract. If you do 2,500, you're gonna get people who are gonna do a percentage of that. You do 5K, percentage of that. 7,500, you're gonna be rolling people into your business that's gonna want to do that because you're gonna be passing that aloe, right? 2015, this was a struggle. I lost focus. Thought it was just gonna happen. Took my foot off the gas. Average volume 74.16. Didn't qualify for the vacation. That bothered me. One of my downlines qualified. He's all on Instagram. He was so dope with such and such. Like I was excited for him to be there. Not, "Oh, good for you." Yeah, you beat me. I'm your second up line. Like, no, it was, "Yo, Kyle, that's amazing. You out there with your mom. That's beautiful. Show her, introduce her to everybody. Enjoy that. Get off your phone, man. Why are you texting me? Don't enjoy the moment. You know, be excited for them. If you're excited for other people, the excitement comes to you." This year, 2016, we only 8 months in. Average volume is 11,200. Average H&Ps is 5. So get people into your business. 11,000 average. We're already qualified for Disney. My daughter's about to have a blast, right? This is a dream come true. I told her when she turned 10, we go to Disney World or Disney Cruise, and look what happens. So do I want to just save up and put it out of my pocket to go get this, or do I want to work for it? And show her that the work that we put in allowed her to be here. Because when she steps on this plane and steps off the plane, she's going to know that her daddy worked for that. So she's about to have fun. She's about to be excited for it. Mental is just plugging in and knowing why you need to plug in. Supervisor schools, everyday HOMs, and all that stuff. Know that you guys are plugging in for a reason. It's not because it's a repetitive thing. It's repetitive to you because you're not growing. If it's the same thing, use word talk, yes, that's been around for so many years, right? But look who's growing with it. So be intentional when you show up. Know that you're showing up for a reason. 10K mindset is us. 2,500 every single week. We'll lead us to 10K. I like the 10K jackets that KO gives out. Promotions. So it makes you go for something, right? And then, you know, set a standard that your team can also hit, not lowering it so they can't hit. Just push them a little bit harder, knowing that they can hit something. Mentorship, get around the people that have what you want. You know, ask them questions, pay attention, be the student, remain the student. Show up as a leader. Show up as what you would want yourself seeing yourself on that extravaganza stage as a press team member, right? When you show up, how do you show up now? How are you present to the room? When the press team is speaking, or anybody, it doesn't matter if it's a world team member speaking, are you on your phone? Texting people why they're not here. The message isn't only for them, it's for you. So you need to soak that in because you get to teach them what you learned and be aware of that so you can now identify everything that comes into your place. All right, so that's my time. I don't know if I went over or not, but it's just having the mindset. It's
Your agent fees for 2014, 2015 in the bottom.
volume was 7416 in 2015, and average agent fees was 2.3. So yeah, that's my time. I just want to say thank you guys. Like I'm just grateful for this opportunity, man. I'm back in this flow. You know, just being excited, wanting to help other people, push people. Like I said, everybody that's in their cuts, whatever we got to do to help them get to where they want to go. The more you feed everybody else, the more they can receive. Just be excited, be you, be attractive, and continue to grow. Set your standards high. Even if you feel that at the moment you're not there yet, you're going to eventually get there because of work that you're going to put in. All right, so on behalf of myself and Elijah, because she does help out with this. We do this together, so I just want to give it up for Elijah Valencia, who's not here today. We'll be training one day together. But just want to say thank you again. Thank you, Simon, for reaching out to me. Woo! Thank you to the entire team. Leadership, I want to bring up the space. I was a fan. I was like, oh my. Sorry. Let me get that picture. But you know, this woman's amazing. She's talented. She's always excited and happy. Always giving hugs, just like she said I do. But she's a great person inside and out, outside of her life. Even though she's on TV with these shows and movies and stuff, she's famous. So. But most people that are on TV are uptight, and she's not. But I just appreciate her. She can't sing, so I'm gonna pass it over to her.
I'm just gonna follow up with some of the things that I took away, and maybe that worked on the same thing. So these are the things really quick to stood out. Identify who your mentors are. So I think, and I hate to say this, but it's kind of true because I've been in other parts of the country where there's Herbalife. Sometimes we take the leadership for granted, y'all. Don't take it for granted. Don't be scared. Go get the passenger seat of Brian's car. Like, just go get in his car with him and start asking questions. He's not in here. That's why I said that. Don't touch the outside of the car. Just get in. But you gotta just don't be like anybody. If it's a taxi, if it's another person that you just like what they're doing, talk to them. But understand where your mentors are and where they are. Also, what I love is what he said is find something to fall in love with. So, you know, like Renetta always tells me, find your bliss in this. Whether it's the nutrition club, a shake party, you know, working out, whatever it is, find your bliss in what you do. And it's not just Herbalife, it's life. And this just fits in to what you do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Another thing, know what your volume represents and what you're pushing for. Like, it's the people, and y'all all know, because you wouldn't be here if you didn't, that our volume represents people. And when you take the number out of it and you actually see people and you connect with your clients and like what we have done for them and what we're doing for them, it's like it's easy. Like 5K is easy when you focus on the people. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. And then one more thing, and I don't know, it's kind of slapped me in the face. It's only repetitive if you're not growing. So I had my coaches go, I gotta go to STS again. That's the same thing. You know, I do. What are you talking about? And then I don't, because I'm a top member. You don't do that. But I'm like, okay, so how are you showing? That's really what I said. I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for 4 years, and I get something different out of every single one. Whether it's just meeting somebody new or laughing at someone on stage and like learning something about something you didn't, or someone you didn't know about. All right? So, yeah, so that was powerful. Thank you again. But remember your roles. If you have a role, let's get started. We're gonna do a picture. So everybody say, what up, Beebs?
What up, baby?
Yeah, Beebs. I love her. Come on, RC. St. Nicolas going home. RC. She calls you St. Nick. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Parking lot Jason.
Oh, you read up?
Great greeter Zach. Yeah. Great greeter Zach, my man. Zach Renette, Nisha Jazz. Mahalo, Edward Christian Ford from Big Camps. I'm not gonna get everybody right.
If you have a question about your role, ask out. Jazz, can you raise your hand? All right, if you are standing or sitting behind Jazz, who's raising her hand, can you please stand up? Hey, all right, you guys, so we are gonna do a quick panorama photo. Right. And right after this photo, you guys, if we can clear the room, everybody, president, team, newest person, everybody clear the room, and now we get our memberships and get big camp started. So, on three, we're gonna smile. We're gonna say thank you, RC. We're gonna give a lot of energy. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You said turn that airdrop on? Yeah, airdrop. You said turn that airdrop on.
What? You said it again, right? What? For the first time? What? Use what? No. We're gonna do it again.
Hey, you know what's good? I ain't gonna be wrong.